Coach Kevin here.
Coach Holly.
And this is part 4 of our running form clinic. If you remember, part 1 was posture. We want you standing up straight, your shoulders are down and relaxed, and your hips are nice and level, and your feet are relaxed. Then we talked about how to get your foot off the ground with nice, quick steps, right? You want that knee shooting forward. You don't want a lot of back kick. And then the third stage was leaning forward from the ankles, right? That's where your momentum comes from to push forward. And now what we think is the most important step is step 4,
which is the cadence, which is what brings it all together. And so what cadence is the number of steps that you take per minute. And the ideal pace that most coaches agree on is 180. Okay, so I have a metronome app, and we'll put a link to the app in on the Facebook page or in an email. And so this is 180. Okay, so tell us, why is 180 the best?
There's just something about the human body and biomechanics that 180 steps per minute is the most efficient. That keeps you from overstriding. If you slow down that stride, you overstride and you heel strike. That causes all types of overuse injuries and sends all that shock straight up through your body. At 180 steps per minute as your target, that gets your foot up underneath you, and you get to use that nice natural shock absorber.
And you don't have to be at 180. It's going to be a range. Kevin is pretty efficient around 175, and I'm pretty efficient around 190. And it doesn't mean that you go faster. It just means that your steps are quick, because it doesn't matter if I'm out for a 10-minute mile run or a 5K race, I'm going to be at 190. The difference is my lean. 10 minutes per mile, I'm not leaning a lot. 7, I'm going to be flying and leaning really into my run. Okay?
Yeah, very much like on the bike. When you're just tooling around on the bike, you can be spinning at 90 RPMs and sitting straight up going 10 miles an hour. Or if you put the right gear in there and you really lean into it, same RPM, but you're going a lot faster.
Yep. So what you need to do is don't get this app and go try to do 180 every day, because you're going to blow up, you're going to be exhausted. So if your Garmin can tell you what your cadence is, or you can set a watch and you can count the number of your steps that you do per minute. And if you're at, say, 150 or 155 today, your goal for the next month should be to increase by about 5 steps per minute. Because if you try to go from 150 to 180, it's going to be a disaster. How did you learn how to do this?
Yeah, I downloaded the app, and before I would go out for a run, I would turn that app on for a few minutes while I was putting my shoes on, and I would listen to it, and I would kind of get the rhythm. I would do our drill from the foot clinic. I'd find that rhythm, then I'd turn it off and go out for my run. And over time, you just start to learn you'll learn how it sounds and how it feels at your most efficient stride.
All right. So if you put all 4 of those things together, you'll be a much more efficient and healthier runner.
If you have questions about cadence and stride, please leave us questions here in the comments. We'll be happy to help you with that. And until we can get together for a live form clinic, really work on this and let us know how your progress is going.